And now, your KY3 Storm Team forecast.
Welcome back. You saw the shot out there at Republic and the thick fog. Wow.
Yeah, thick fog, and when we compare that with those below freezing temperatures like we have here in the Ozarks, that's when you start to create some ice. So I'm going to start off with that picture again out by Republic Ford, where you can look in and you can kind of see the frost forming on all those cars. Granted, you do have to squint a little bit because we do have the dense fog out there. But when we're talking about dense freezing fog, again, it's the combination of the thick fog giving us enough moisture, and when it comes in contact with temperatures below freezing, it's going to create ice somewhere. This morning, it's creating ice on your cars, so I'd say before you head out the door, make sure that you give yourself plenty of time to get it started a little early, turn on the defrosters, so warming up the car beforehand, whether it's going to be including shopping or just getting your day started, go ahead and account for those extra couple of minutes. Now, freezing fog, it could also result in not only slick spots on your car, but even on the roads. We have the combination of some dense fog advisories as well as freezing fog advisories in effect this morning. And it's not hard to tell why. You could see from the camera shot, it's almost hard to see across the parking lot with all this fog. And visibility is being reported almost across the board from Springfield down into Branson, Harrison, Rogers, Mountain Home, and West Plains at a quarter of a mile. You have to look pretty hard across the middle part of the state of Missouri, even down into northern Arkansas, to even be able to see a visibility of 5 miles. Now again, it's not just the fog we're watching this morning, but those temperatures. Most of us, we're hovering either into the freezing point. We're 33 down in Mountain Grove, West Plains, and Mountain Home. I think even with 34 degrees, same thing for Branson. We could be seeing some patchy areas below 32 degrees. So I think freezing fog still going to be a concern for those of us even 35 or below. Now Harrison, right now, even though you are under the dense freezing fog advisories, dense fog probably going to be the big thing you're watching out for. But again, wouldn't be surprised if there are some pockets that are just pushing past 32 degrees. And on top of that, we have a wind that's coming out of the north, so that means we have a bit of a wind chill, so we're feeling a little closer to 20 in spots like Springfield to start off the day. Overall, we are going to continue to watch for that fog being replaced with some sunshine, so Saturday as a whole is not going to be a complete gray out for us, so we aren't going to be completely watching for those fog and area of clouds to be sticking around all day. And as far as our chances for rain showers go, well, so far this weekend we're looking nice, but if your travel plans back home include Sunday night into the day Monday, well, that's going to be where things could change. Really where the rainfall is right now, it's across the west coast, so stretching from Washington all the way down into central parts of California. That's where they're watching out for the rainfall today, but the cold front that's associated with that rain, it is going to continue to slide its way off into the Rockies tomorrow, and then from there, it's going to be a pretty fast-moving system. It's going to increase our cloud cover for Sunday, and Sunday evening is going to be where we could start getting clipped by a few rain showers. I think for most of us here in the Ozarks, we're talking about maybe a few sprinkles by sunset on Sunday. Most of the rainfall is going to be happening on Monday. Really, the big trend with our models has been saying that maybe a tenth to a quarter of an inch of rainfall could be heading our way during the day on Monday. Areas off to the east of 63 and then further south and east you go, that's where we could be talking about maybe 1 to even a few isolated pockets to 2 inches of rainfall in total through the first half of the week. And the reason for that, the cold front will be moving through when we have warmer temperatures, leading to a little bit more instability and potentially even some thunderstorms. Now, temperature-wise today, we've focused in on how cold it is to start off the morning, but I think you want to be layering up if you will be spending time outside. Temperature-wise, we're going to be climbing up into the mid-50s to close to 60 degrees, really all depending on how quickly we can get the sunshine in here. Now tonight, we won't be quite as chilly. I think we're going to be staying above freezing, and many of us even close to 40 degrees. The reason for that, we have a southerly shift in wind that's going to help to increase our cloud cover. And during the day on Sunday, we won't be talking about snow, not only because of the warmer start to the day, but also even with the clouds in the area, we're looking at temperatures pretty similar to where we were most of the weekend in the mid-50s. Overall today, we're keeping these temperatures about 5, even close to 10 degrees above normal. So instead of low 50s, some mid to upper 50s, and I think a few spots in northern Arkansas since you're a little warmer to start the day. With the sunshine moving in, we'll be close to 60. Tonight, not only are we above freezing, but it's still going to be a little cool. We'll see the southerly breeze kick in, helping it to not feel quite as chilly if you do find yourself under a gust or two. And overall, the clouds are going to be a sign of more moisture on the way. Like we were talking about, I think it'll be later Sunday evening, probably closer to sunset, that we'll start to see those showers roll through. The best chance for rain really moving in on Monday. Further south and east you go, say even toward Cape Girardeau. That's going to be where we have the better chance for an inch or more, even with some thunderstorms.
All right. Thank you, Liz.